Thanks for joining. Let me see who and all joined today. I see Babita, Anupama, Elizabeth, Ram Mohan, Shweta. Who else? Okay, super. Let's begin with some of the appointments which our Right Like a Pro team has did. Means in last 10 days, they did many things, knowingly or unknowingly. Some of the tasks I given for them, which they able to complete on time. And today they are going to share not only the journey of Right Like a Pro, but also their personal story. So let me first once again congratulate the people who just started their journey thinking that it is huge task. At the end, they are able to do many things in just 10 days. So this is just a recap and storytelling session. First of all, let us welcome our upcoming authors who ready to share their story. I heartily congratulate and welcome to each one of you. First, Anupama, who is writing her book in the name of Vedic Secrets for the Pregnancy. Welcome, Anupama, and congratulate you to coming with a beautiful book and cover. And second, let me welcome Babita Taleja, Self-Realization to Wealth Creation. Give a huge round of applause because each one of you put a lot of effort to come to this stage. Then Elizabeth Severo, she's coming with a English communication, which is Grammar Secret book. Then welcome also and congratulate Ramon. He is coming with the career related
Ramesh Kumar,
stories.
Ramesh Kumar.
Sorry, Ramesh Kumar. Sorry, Ramesh Kumar. He is coming with the media core life. He wanted to remove and bring abundance in career development related topic. Then I'll welcome Shweta. Shweta, she's coming with the English speaking. That means get, gear up, speak. 5 steps for confident speaking at stage. That is something she's coming up. And also Mithali. She is coming with the book in a woman empowerment, right? Yeah. So first of all, I like to congratulate each one of you who is made up your mind. First stage is you all first made up your mind that you want to become author, you want to be have an authority in your place, you want to complete your book. That is the decision you took, and you made a huge progress in with respect to your writing. So it was something like this when you started. It is look like very huge, but now you are already here. Means you made a many progress. I know how much progress you have made because I came across this stage. Now you are somewhere here. 50% of job is done. Now only next 20 days, which is you are going to put all your efforts in your writing. And by the time you finish our Write Like a Challenge, you will be somewhere here. And with the your lovely book, you are going to publish and going to have an authority with you. So this is something what we did in last 10 days. Just it is a quick recap, but we have to go to the storytelling session. So I will limit this not to go into detail. You started with the niche clarity. You first not having any clarity with the book name. You came up with the book name, which is also a title and subtitle. Then you written about author, about book. Let me minimize this, and you designed your own cover, book cover. This is something you did. And each stage you, I know the difficulty, but I also respect you that you took time to do all this and you are able to do it today. That is something great. Each stage you're crossing now. And next, we started our day one with the mind map. What is mind map? We mainly use mind map to structure your book, to visualize. If you want to see a book in the form of in one page, it is difficult to see your book. So what we use mind map as a book structure where you can visualize your book from top to bottom, and you can put notes, you can put chapters, you can take out, you do editing, everything in one place. You can do it and figure out what best the book need. That is something we learned in mind map. Then the main time where we spend mainly in our MS Doc. So if you want to be control your document, MS Doc control is very much required, especially when if you are writing a huge book. So that is something you did, how to control your MS Doc with table of contents, everything. That is great. Then we also learned about time, how to dedicate specific time for writing. Those who are having time problem, we learned about it and we dedicated time to write, and we started progressing there. And we also decided and published, some of our members already published in social media, some of are going to publish and they are ready to do now. And also we learned CTA. What is CTA? Call to action means each time when you decide what is the call to action for your content, what is the call to action for your book, everything we learned. And we did also some research on the book, how to do research and how much time we have to dedicate for the research, whether to go behind or whether to be limit. And if we spend more time on a research, what will happen? It will stop our progress in writing. That is something we learned in the research. Yes. Then we also learned about goal setting. Goal setting is something not only for us, it is also to reader, which is very important. This is the one element which will help many your readers to come with their results. Then we also learned about tonality. What is tonality? Again, whether the book is talking male or female or two voice or single voice, who is talking to your reader? That is something we learned. Then also we learned about how to write the book faster and not to make the mistakes which we used to go back and check. We go back and check the grammar, not to get into the editing mode. Always be in the writing mode and continue our progress. Then also we learned about how to congratulate our reader because they made a best decision by picking up your book. This is something we did. Then storytelling. This is something we are going to do now. Who is ready now? Put me in chat box to do the storytelling. Okay, let us see who is ready. We believe that everyone has story to tell, but not everyone get chance to share it. That is something we are going to create today. We will go with the each one of you why storytelling session. We learned that previously, if we share our story, many breakthroughs will come. And of course, book writing main criteria or main important element which you have to come out today is by telling your story to people, to knowing each other and spreading this news to out that you are coming with a beautiful story. Let us do it then today. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, this is just a quick recap. Let us start with the session of storytelling. Just once again, I will just give a rule: be on a camera so that the person who's sharing story he should feel good. Then second, be on a meet. Today we are not going to have any question and answer session. If you have a doubt, you can still ask me in the group, WhatsApp group later today. Because of time limit, we will go each one story and we will go a strict timeline of 10 minutes each so that we can complete on time. And this storytelling session will be shared by our paid members. So those who already just I took name. Okay. So who want to go first? Let me see. Raise your virtual hand so that I can highlight you. Who want to go first? Come on. Reta, you want to go first?
No, no, I'll just take it.
Okay. It look like Elizabeth is ready. Okay, Elizabeth. Maybe to view best, you can select in the Zoom. There is a speaker and there is a gallery mode. You can select the gallery mode so that you can see each other reaction also during your storytelling session. That is the best view I can suggest you. I will also be on that same view, and let's listen what Elizabeth to say about. Just in order to give you quick order, you can start with pain or challenges. It may be from the childhood, or it may be from your middle age. It may be anywhere. Bring the story from there. Maybe you can take it your name and family name to introduction. It's okay. Then you can give background also about what you did, like studies, the professional life. Then what are all the challenges you face, and how you overcome that. That is something you have to tell. And after telling, sharing all this, then what your future plans and what you are going to do, and how your book is going to make an impact and change the other reader's life. That is something you can include in your story. Okay, is that okay? Okay, so Elizabeth is ready. Let's listen from Elizabeth. Yes, well, ma'am, please go ahead. You are on mute, I think. You can unmute yourself.
Yes. So, good evening, everybody. I'm so excited. So, don't know how to begin. First, let me begin by thanking Akhilesh for creating this platform for us, because this was very badly needed. I'll tell you why exactly. So, when my childhood was really good. It was the what to say, with a lot of prosperity we came up, but then my father met with an accidental fall at the workplace with three people, and but always saved. But he was a famous renewable constructor, so he took it to the heart, and he felt it became a failure in front of so many upcoming contractors. Okay, and that he took it to so much, he took it to the heart that he landed into bipolar, and then all our riches started diminishing. And those days nobody knew it was a bipolar and it needed treatment and all those. But then luckily our education did not get discontinued. My parents mother put us in a proper places so that we came up. But I needed a job immediately after my schooling. I was very young at 16 age, at the age of 16. So to support my parents and the children, my siblings, we were six. So I had to get into a training to take up a job. But that is a place where I knew I came from the town, so I didn't know English. Though I studied in English medium, we never spoke English in our school, so that was difficult. But then we had see, people really get scared, or they hold themselves back, don't know for what, but then they feel people may laugh at them. But if you can come out of that complex, you find people are very cooperative. So I had cooperative training mates who really helped me. So they made me feel comfortable. Then immediately I put myself into English speakers, and I was very childish, so I think that nature also suited, and that's how I could be with the grammar and while walking from the convent to this college and coming back, we used to walk a long distance, and we used to talk so much, and day and night I used to be in them, in midst of them. That's how I was able to speak well. My father's one problem which he faced, like he took it a disappointing, like deep into his heart. And I that was a lesson for us, where I didn't wanted to take anything so serious and deep into my heart, so that my family will shatter. So that care I took, I think it was a lesson. But lately, when I took up at the age of 50, I was a principal in Mangalore school. That time, there was an institution in the neighborhood itself where I could do uh, post graduation diploma in counseling, and that was very much I wanted to help my students to come out of the psychological complexes and problems, so that speaking English, coming from various different background, and coping up with the other children, they build in so much of complex. They really suffer with self-esteem, low self-esteem. So I had to rise them up. As I was raising them up with all these complexes and giving them comfortable feeling in the school, So that is how children were able to, for example, 3 to 4 months, there were children who never spoke, and we were feeling pity. And it was a talk in the staff room where these children are so sad, they don't speak, they don't, but they were so quiet, they were so much listening. After 3 or 4 months, they opened their mouth and they spoke only English, and such beautiful English they used to speak. Okay, so learning a language was not at all a problem, but this is how it used to be misused or misunderstood by the other staff, where we were able to work wonders with such children. So what I mean to say is, people, they have to really have that simplicity and feel it's a foreign language, it's another different country language, it's not a native language. So when we make them feel that, and if they can be like children, how did you speak so many languages, your neighbor's language, your father's language, mother's language, school language, in school 2 3 language, naturally everybody have got that inbuilt talent in them. They're born with that talent, they don't know that inbuilt talent is there. My duty is to tap their talent and bring them up. Okay, so this platform actually has given me a lot of ideas and thoughts how to owe them, beautifully, to knit them together. And then when I was in this, in my profession, I had written workbook up to 7 standards. And then no, before that, I brought up some workbook, and I desperately failed in marketing. Okay, so I lost a lot of money. That was, those days, it was small money, was a huge amount for us. But blessing in disguise, the companies came forward and they said, "Madam, you have the talent of writing book, and we have the ability to market. So you write the book for us, we will give you a lump sum and we will do the marketing." So I said, fine. That actually helped me, with lump sum money when children were in the colleges and professional college. That was good. But then this failure was, though I had that craving to write book, but I was writing since we came into the PPMM family. But that failure was already back in the head, like, to move forward. So here, actually, I learned a lot. I was there in this team last month also, but I didn't have internet. We had shifted, we had health problem. Children came here, grandchildren came here. So it was, but still, in between little, I could do a little work, but got a full idea and confidence. This month, again, I'm here with you all. And I'm so happy with all this, my co-team authors and the whole family here who's very supportive and lovely, because it's, we are sailing in the same boat or ship together too. So here I've got a lot. I mean, that fear of marketing is no more there. Okay, so we know what to do, how to go about it in an advanced level. So I should really extend a lot of thanks to Akhilesh. And this one I said, one is how overcoming the language problem as well as the psychological problem. These two goes together. So when we have psychological problem inside, that fear inside, don't allow it to dominate. You can come up in any way, okay, in whatever field you try. And another thing is here, past few days, what is happening is in the kitchen, when I put rock salt into the sambar and then take that table salt again, then I say, oh my God, what am I doing? So like that, ample of incidents, absent-minded in the kitchen. But then one thing I noticed was, instantly when I'm about to drop sugar into milk or tea into somewhere else, that thought strikes, how was this? This is really surprising. I have to quote this. I feel it's only because I'm practicing Anapana and was that one more term you say? I'm so excited. I'm not getting the term. Those techniques.
Yeah, we started with Anapana, then Vipassana, then Silva technique.
Vipassana and the silver technique also. So practicing this, that this is actually helping us to focus. So behind the mind somewhere, even in your sleep or you're aware something is going wrong or something is right. What you're doing, your action is not suitable here. That awareness is there. I'm really so happy and lucky that to get that depth and feeling. I think we have to go much deeper also into it, but I'm so happy because I could connect, because when I started wondering, oh, this is the technique which is real, because Akhilesh went on telling earlier that this not only help you to focus in your writing, it's very important for you, but at the same time, this helps in all the other field where you work, in every aspect of life. Actually, this technique comes in handy. It helps you a lot. And so now I'm able to see all those working in my life. So I don't have to take much time. I don't know how much I've spoken. I'm sure I have not run out of time. So thank you so much, Akhilesh and all my team members here, the authors, so sweet of you all. And I'm so happy to be with this community. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Yeah, great,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much.
I must congratulate you first. Then second, I must appreciate because at this age, I remember from the 28th December, the first batch started till today. You are the first person, and for my batch, and of course for Right Like a Pro, you are very consistently at 5:30. Anyone is there or not, I can see at least Elizabeth. Even in the first batch, when there are people very much like I always tell, they get motivated for writing. They start their journey after 1 week, 10 days, again go down. But when the my batch started, there are two people in the first batch were Elizabeth and Pramod. They are so consistent without any expectation. Just at 5:30, they used to come and attend and listen me and always taking actions. That is something helping you, ma'am, today. That's why you are today doing great job. And I always appreciate you by becoming a giver. You are a great giver, according to me. And thank you very much for connecting here. Thank you
Thank you
for
all.
this today's your sharing today. Yeah, thank you very much. Let's go next. Want to go
It
next?
was a delight to listen to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much. You always say that's so nice of you.
Okay, who want to go next?
I can go.
Okay, let's listen Babita then. Yeah, go ahead, Babita.
So, yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to share my story here. I'm normally a very recluse and introvert kind of a person, but this forum somehow I feel no, I should talk. I should talk a lot. And the thought that you have given us, Akhilesh, to share from the heart, share from personal life, that itself is very touching, I should say. Yeah. So my childhood, I was born and brought up in a middle class family. We were well to do, not very well to do, but we had all the whatever was needed for a comfortable life. My father had a small time business. As I grew up, around the time when I cleared my chartered accountancy exams, that was a time when my father had to wind up his business due to some losses. He incurred a lot of losses and he had to wind up. So there was a phase in our life where my mother used to think, should I make dal or should I make sabji? Which will cost more, which will cost less? So that was a kind of calculation. And just one meal used to get made, and we used to have that two times. So from a life of prosperity to this kind of a life, it was a very painful period. We lived in this phase for about a year or so. And that is a time, maybe subconsciously, I told myself, I will never let such a time come in our lives ever again. So once I passed out and I was a merit rank holder at the All India level, I got good job offers. And I started my journey with an investment banking company named SBI Capital Markets. So I began my career very well. My father by then he had wound up his business, but he was into some kind of a small money lending on a private basis. He used to lend to known people, relatives, etc. Um, so when I started my career, initially I was very careful with my money because I had just come out of a very bad phase in our lives. I was careful, but then very soon the environment caught on to me. Those were the heydays of the stock market, and I had this newfound confidence, a degree, a merit rank, and a very coveted job. All this maybe it went into my head, and I was working for very large corporates and independently handling their assignments. I was very too close to the stock market. So I began to believe I can't go wrong in my decisions. I began speculating in the market. I began trading without much of understanding. No, although I had the knowledge, I did not apply that knowledge. That no greed, greed of making a quick buck. Uh, that became my nemesis. That my hubris, that my the pride became the cause of my downfall. Very soon, in a matter of some 3 4 years, I lost all my money. My savings was gone. I in fact had even lost my mother's account balance. That was also ruined because my father never used to question me. My father always believed that no, she is a CA. She knows how to handle money and she won't do anything wrong. But but silently, so he never questioned me. What are you doing? Why are you using money from everybody's accounts? He never questioned me. But here I was, and it was a moment of extreme guilt and shame for me. I had let down my parents. Um, so it took me some time, 2 3 years, to pick up the pieces. I took some hard decisions in my life. Uh, I had to change my city. I changed my industry itself, because this industry, I had made some career mistakes as well. So I landed myself in a job which was not a very stable one. They began downsizing. I was a victim of downsizing. Uh, so I made some tough decisions. I thought of moving from finance to IT. IT was recruiting those days, so I did not think आगे पीछे कुछ नहीं. But I want a job. I want to build back my capital. I want to be able to show my face to my parents. Uh, yeah, so I took up a job in another city, moved away from Bombay. I went to Bangalore, and there I began to live a very frugal life. I was living as a paying guest, which I did not tell that to my parents. I told them, yeah, I've taken a house on rent and I'm staying on rent. Everything is fine. So I kind of, I was punishing myself because no of the I had lost a lot of money. I thought I have to make this up somehow. So through lot extreme frugality, through through smart savings and investing, I realized that I have the power of knowledge with me. It is just that a psychology. I have done a lot of mistakes, which are more to do with the psychology of a investor. I was a person in a hurry, and so I lost money. So now I have to do things very cautiously. So systematically, I began to apply all my knowledge and learnings, my investing philosophies, my knowledge of finance. I took some calculated decisions, calculated risks I took, because otherwise, without that, it would not have been possible to build back all the wealth very soon. I would, was not in a, I did not want that situation to extend for very long. So I had to take some tough measures. So on one side, I was saving like anything. On the other side, I was quickly making smart investment decisions in a very with full understanding. So within a matter of some 3 4 years, I managed to get back to a very good stable position. I built back my mother's capital, build back my own wealth, and after that, within the next 3 4 years itself, from that complete zero to becoming a hero, I should say, it took me about I should say 7 to 8 years, but I made everybody financially free. Not only me, for my mother also and my sister also. I created independent wealth income streams for them, and saw to it that no, they don't have to depend on me anymore for their livelihood. Even if I'm not there, they will be able to have a good life. So all this enthused me. I did not think of it. No, I did not think of what I had achieved. But when I came to the passion for journey, that time I realized, oh, this is something I've done for myself. It's a problem which I solved. I had created myself, but I solved it in a very grand manner. I'm humbly saying this. So that is when I realized that this can be my passion. This is something which I can give to the world. How from through wrong decisions I had destroyed myself, and how through sensible planning, investing, I brought myself up from the ashes. So I was able to do it very nicely. So this is something which I can give to the world. The if a person like me with all the knowledge and the degree can make such blunders, imagine what people with very less knowledge and very less exposure, how they must be handling their finances. And if they made mistakes, they don't even know how to come out of it. So I began feeling their pain. That is the time when I decided that no, I will make this as my passion. I want to impart that knowledge of how to manage finances. And it's not only about investing; it is about your relationship to money. There are times when you have to live frugally. There are times when you have to make some sacrifices. Uh, it, it, all this made me realize that time is a very big factor. I mean, you cannot you have to regard or respect time. If samay acha hai, so you can be the king. If samay is not good for you, then you have to humbly bow to it and set your house in order. So this I learned the very hard way in my life, from a very good childhood, very good adulthood, to complete getting ruined and then coming up. So this taught me a very good lesson. So in fact, just to share with you, when I started the passion journey, my passion was something different. I thought I'm very inclined to natural ways of living, using natural products, using food in raw form, not too much of processed food. I was a health freak. For that also, there is a story. When I was living alone in Bangalore, I had ruined my health because of stress. the monetary stress, the stress of a new industry, the stress of a new job, not able to understand what people are speaking in IT. I had come from a finance background. I ruined my health completely. I felt began falling ill very very often. So I made a resolve. No, I have to get back my health somehow or the other. 3 hours in a day, I used to do extreme workouts, and I began eating. Uh, I was became very health conscious about my food. These two things I did, and I I got my health back in a very I had to struggle, of course, but then I became so very fit and fine that I thought I should, maybe this is my passion. This is what I've done for myself. So when I started my passion for new journey, I began pursuing this. But then after 1 month of putting content and sharing my knowledge in being fit and living the natural way, I realized no, I don't think this is I'm enjoying this anymore. So I told my mentors in the PPM journey, मैंने बहुत पैशन से शुरू किया. आई वाज वेरी क्लियर कि मुझे यही करना है, बट अभी मुझे मजा नहीं आ रहा है. So they said, okay, go back and see your business guide and take up that personality test again and see the results, what it reveals. The results revealed that I am a very mind driven person. I enjoy working with numbers. Like to calculate things. So they said, this is your passion. You should be working in the area of your passion, and where this is where your education also lies. You have acquired a degree in this should be your passion area. And moment that time also I was not convinced. They said, okay, you start writing a book. Moment they said start writing a book, the very first thought was book to mujhe finance pe hi likhna hai. I can't write on anything else. And that came in so strongly. It came out so strongly from within. Then that cleared a lot of things for me. So here I was, no, and then I have set on to this journey. And my main objective of writing the book was, I want to establish my authority as a person who knows finance, understands finance, who can, go from zero to, becoming financially free completely. Since I'm a very introvert person, I don't like to talk about myself. People don't know that I have these qualities and I have these skills. So I believe that by writing a book and by sharing content, by sharing my knowledge, I'll be able to establish my authority. I've been dragging my feet. I signed up with Penman in PPMM 7, but since then that I am stuck at those 30,000 words only. And then I also thought, okay, मुझे पहले ebook लिखना है. That will give me some quick wins. I can use it as a lead magnet. But somehow I never took it to closure till the time this forum came up. Luckily for me, I saw this message from Akhilesh, and I immediately asked Elizabeth, oh, when did this start? So I came to know that it's almost at the fag end. So in the previous batch, I joined for the last 5 days, and I was asking, oh, when will it start again? When will it start again? And then I was really feeling grateful that okay, so maybe I felt that no, if you ask something, you want something desperately, and it presents itself. So this new batch has started, I'm extremely happy. Yeah, it is tough work every day. Akhilesh is giving us assignments, and at the end of the day, if I'm not been able to complete, I don't get sleep at night. Oh, कल क्या मैं मुंह दिखाऊंगी? Tracker भी नहीं भरा आज तो. It has happened many times. I have slept. I have hardly been filling up the trackers. But then एक दिन तो वो झटका लगता है. नहीं नहीं, आज तो no excuse, कुछ नहीं चलेगा. I've been working for 14 hours in the last whole week. But मैंने एक resolution कर लिया. आज तो ये complete करना ही है. And yesterday after I circulated in the group the book cover and the mock-up about the author. After that, I felt a sense of satisfaction. But today, I have given myself a break. Today morning, I worked on the book for 2 hours. Rest of the day, kuch bhi nahi kiya. Of course, I went out, getting soliciting some clients for my business. Yeah, that's what I did, and I'm feeling very satisfied today. And I'm confident I'll finish both my books. Ebook is of course ready. Yeah, and I'll launch it very soon. That's it from me. Thank you
Wow,
for listening to me,
nice.
encouraging me.
Really, it is nice to hear you because you
Yeah.
said you are introvert. Now, today you are sharing a story for last 15 minutes. Can you believe this? Yeah. And you are on bang on your passion, and this will drive you for long. Best of luck. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you, Akhilesh, for this forum, and thank you everyone for being such a support. Thank you. Truly
Thank
appreciate.
you. Yeah. Many things going to come in coming days. Good luck.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Sure. Okay. Uh, who is next now? If you are not raising, I will take a name. Okay, only 3 left. No, 4 left. Shall I do Anchi Minchi? Okay, let's hear from Ramesh then. Ramesh, you can unmute.
Hello, good evening all.
Good evening, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. I am Ramesh Kumar. I came basically from south, down south, settled in Mumbai. My parents came to Mumbai. They are from humble family. We are from humble family. And my childhood was spent in Asia's largest slum, Dharavi. So situations were tough. Initially, my father had a business, but later on he had suffered some losses. And I was the eldest, so I had to bore the responsibility also. So I started helping my parents when I was studying in 5th standard. Apart from going to school, and I had to help them. And since the habit was formed in the early childhood itself, I used to face a lot. That confidence already came. And we are 4 siblings. So in situation like in city like Mumbai, running big family itself is a big challenge. So my father told me, I'll educate you up to 10th standard. Later on, you have to pick up. You have to do on your own. So I take it the heart, and I started after my completion of my SSC. I started coaching.
We cannot hear you now. Some same reason. You are on unmute or no? Your voice is not coming.
Hello.
Yeah, now go ahead.
So then the real challenge was my mother was very seriously ill when I was in 8th standard. And we really had a tough time. Father also had some tough time. And running the family itself was a big challenge. And I handled both my, maintaining my siblings, sending them to school for nearly 1 month. And that also gave me the confidence of maintaining the family also. And after my graduation, I was wondering where job to do, and I completed my BCom. Then I thought of joining professional course, and I attempted CS, but I deliberately failed. And in between, I had appeared for competition exams. So I cleared that, and I got a job in income tax department. So from right now, I am working there only in income tax department. And while in job, I again never left it. I started my post-graduation in Masters in Management, Finance Management. I completed that. And apart from job, I had the interest in markets. Just like Babita madam just told, she is interested in market. Market really favored me a lot. I had seen Arshad Mehta's, I had seen that Infosys boom, that IT boom, everything. But that time the maturity was not there to encash the opportunity. Several opportunity had came, but being in a mediocre family, we had the mentality that share market is totally, it is a scam, jua hai, SI perception. But people really build big fortunes there. All we need to have a systematic approach and mindset that mostly middle class and lower middle class doesn't have. And in 2018, I normally never used to trade, speculate, because once I speculated, but in the single day, I lost 1 lakh rupees. So that gave me a blow. So no, trading is not for me, because we are not in front of the screen or not in the market, and working and taking such positions is really risky. And I started investing, and investment, I really made good money. But really, I lost one fortune when I lost an opportunity of making 1.5 crores. So, although I have encashed the capital, but it was the lost opportunity. And in 2018, I was in a great shock, because that almost it was run by some operators and all that. Then I came to know there are many factors which are running behind it. What we are seeing is not what we are seeing, and what we are learning from the books are nothing. Practically, something else is going on, be it Tata companies or Ambani's or anything. There is a big pyramid which runs the show, and I have gained that experience. Yes, I have to bounce back and get everything back. And this has given me the confidence. That's why I chosen the topic abundance. Abundance is possible if you approach rightly and in a systematic way. It is, we normally take short-term view about our vote, anything in health, wealth, or happiness, everything. There is a 5-step process I have thought of, and that will ensure that we keep on track. So the book is all about the young who at 25 years before, he should not face my situation, and definitely it will be a guiding point. That's all.
Amazing, sir. Thank you for sharing. And definitely the kind of experience you told, many people required it. Many people doing this mistake, they are not taking decisions at right time, and maybe they don't have guidance. Definitely, if they reach your book and they will get the guidance, surely many will achieve success in their life. Wish you good luck for your book. We'll learn many things here, definitely, and we'll definitely going to share more things. Thank you for sharing today. Yeah. Okay. Who is next now? Only 2 left. Mithali, I don't know, for some reason she gone. Okay. Anupama, you want to go? Yeah, please go ahead.
Hi everyone. Uh, good evening, and my sincere gratitude to entire group and especially Akhilesh for making this possible. I there was thought in my dreams like I have to finish this book anyway, but somehow it is getting from starting from the passionpreneur journey. I started writing when I saw the bonus course of Dev sir, but it never came to like I could not able to extend that process. Somehow I was stuck in between with so many multiple things. So thanks for that. And I think I got like a sense of accomplishment after writing that about the author and mock-ups and all. It was really a good exercise. Okay, I'm going somewhere. And when Akhilesh told to spread in all groups and everyone started congratulating me that everyone is saying that I have finished the book, then I thought, no, I have to finish that because so many people are now waiting for that book.
Yeah, I know the each
So,
one's nerves. Where
sorry.
is the problem? I know each one's nerves. Where is the problem?
Yeah.
That's why I make you to do all this. Go ahead.
Yeah, even though it was challenging, yeah. So, but it is exciting, and both are happening simultaneously. Coming to my story and the why I want to write this book. Uh, so I am a sixth born girl child in my family. Ours is a joint family. And for my father, I am a second child, but in the joint family, his brother and me both. So after fifth, like my sister, um, when my mother was pregnant with my sister, everyone thought a boy will be born, but it somehow it could not happen. But my parents are okay because that is a first kid. So with for me, when I am pregnant, when my brother is pregnant, there were so many huge expectations and they did so many rituals and all because if this is not a boy, then entire family name will get like, so there is no one else. So and someone told, I don't know how, it's 7th month of my mother pregnancy, that I was a boy. So everyone was with huge expectations that I'm going to come and I will cherish their family name and all. But when I was born, my father, except my father, everyone in the family has left the hospital without seeing my face. And I don't know what happened, but my mother felt so bad that she also has so many expectations, because that we are an Orthodox family. So my mother has to give so many explanations at that day. Like everyone knows that she is not the cause, but at that point, 30 years back, 25 years back, it was like that. So she started crying and she don't know what to do. And then the doctor who gave, like, a gynecologist there, she came and she told to my mother that you make your daughter doctor. She started, like, she has given that initiative, and make your girl child proud. Like, don't lose your confidence. Then she took it so strongly, my mother took it so strongly. And in the initial ages of my life, after, in the first year also, my mother used to tell me, I don't know that my first birthday was also not that, even a new dress was not brought for my first birthday. So, and then again, if for every small thing for me to happen, it is not that we are very poor family, by the way. It is just that they don't want to celebrate, and so they didn't buy. So, and she used to feel very bad even after so much work, and the why she has to be so much, uh, she has to be treated in such way when all other children are treating in a good way. Then initial days they went to yoga. My father was okay, like he is not against me, like, or towards me, but he is in a state of mindset that okay, he has to, it's okay, whatever has happened, we have to go with that. During the yoga, something she learned that train the child like whatever you wish to. So she used to tell me that you should become a doctor soldier. It is not even doctor. She want to make me a soldier as well as a doctor. So she used to tell me that, this part I remember. Whenever anyone comes and asks you what you want to become, you tell that I want to become a doctor soldier. Then I used to tell every with my small, like, in the second year, third year, when we used to speak small words, and that from that time only I used to tell that I will become a doctor soldier. Everyone used to call me junior doctor something. But and at the some point of life also, some fire at my 7th standard and 10th standard, when this was continuing, I was like completely well prepared that I should become a doctor. But my parents financial status has been very badly dropped down at that point. And then everyone started in coming telling me personally that don't aim for doctor because it takes lot of money your parents didn't have. So you stop dreaming that. Don't tell such words to outside. And then my mother again in the 10th class also, she told that you have to become whatever, you have to take that MBBS part only. At 10th class I've passed with very good marks in my school. So in my school has an extension of board 11th and 12th, but only MPC, mathematics, not biology. So my principal has offered me a free seat in MPC for the next 2 years. And my father was very happy that like, it is a sense of pride that the child achieved something, so he want to join in MPC. Again the same, my mother started crying. No, I wanted her to make a doctor, so she has to become a doctor. So, and again they have paid money. They don't have money, they took money from someone else, and they have joined me in BPC intermediate college. After 2 years again, I in the first time when I have given my exam, I got a rank where I will get a free college in dental, not in a MBBS. And again my father was very happy that in the first time, no one, like, in my family no one has read, like, up after degree no one has cleared so many things, but with the less background, I could able to, at the first time I could crack the dental seat in government college. So he was very happy, and I am also happy. Okay, I got something. I want to become a doctor. I became a doctor in the first attempt. So I was happy, and we both thought, and we gave a call from counseling area that I got the seat. I'm going to take that seat. And again, my mother told one thing: stop taking that seat and come back to home. We came back home, and again her conviction is so much like she was like, no, this is not I wanted you to do. Give one more year, stop this, read for one more time, and you have to become an MBBS doctor only. And then in the next 1 year, in the long term, I was like, I don't know whether I can do that or not. It is out of my brain, everything is going, I could not able to recollect more than that. No one, I don't used to talk with anyone. I used to be in one room and in one balcony. That is the only thing I used to have. And my mother is so protective. No one else should come near to me or tell any bad thing about me, that I can't do it or I should not do it. She was so whatever brain boosters, whatever she want to give, she used to give some amla and all, whatever. I used to eat cinnamon also, plain dry cinnamon. Someone told that by eating cinnamon, brain memory power grows. I used to follow whatever my mother, because my only wish is to satisfy my mother. Because from childhood, I am only attached to my mother. No one else is there in my life. When I look back, only my mother is there. So whatever she used to tell, even though it is good or bad, I will just try blindly follow. So I used to eat cinnamon. I used to eat kacha amla, that big amlas, to brew. And after somehow one person from my father's friend, uh, his son, he cracked AFMC exam. He has helped me in the exam, writing exam, and I cracked the exam, that long term part. I entered the college. And after entering college, I was so happy. Okay, my destiny, I've reached my destiny. I have to become relaxed. And again, before leaving the hostel, and she was very happy. Okay, my mother, now she is very happy that she could able to. It was a very big college and nicely located in very nice place. My the Masi, she cried because small child. We are living at hostel, but my mother never cried. She's very pride that I have left her in a place where I want to leave her. Then she came, and before going her, she told me, you should create a name in this college history. It is not that you should just pass. She again left me with one clue. Then I used to think about that only, what I can do, like how I can do this. And after 5 years, I cracked every subject every year except my first year. I passed in distinction. Distinction in this MBBS itself is a like maximum first year mark is itself is 65, 68 more. My mark used to be at 75 or 76, and second mark is 68, 67. So much gap used to be there. So I finally finished college. After that, but after finishing my college, I became best outgoing student. That also I it didn't give me great like everyone praised me with something like, you have achieved so many gold medals and best outgoing student. Well, somehow it didn't affected me much. I thought it's okay, like whatever I studied, so I got. I never get that sense of pride or happiness. Then for post graduation part, I was always I love children, so I want to become a pediatrician. But my father's financial status at that point was very shattered, like very badly shattered, because he is a constructor, so he has invested in some place for a huge amount, and it got stuck for 3-4 years. So money was also not coming back, and we could not able to make even for a living also. So for my post graduation exam, again they have to pay. I can remember the day I have to pay some 5,000 for the tuition fee for coaching, and they have searched the entire house, and they took somehow 5,000 and given to me to go and take coaching and read. And at that point, no, about just about I paid that fees and came back home, and then my mother told, I got a rank, but it is not a very good rank. Then she told, okay, till this point you made it. So with that rank, whatever you got, you take, because now father can't adjust more. So she told some paraclinical I will get in a government seat. So the word, when I listened from her, I could not uh, accept that, because whenever I was estimating myself low, she used to give me a big push. But at that point, she told me that it's okay now. Now you can settle whatever you want. Now take that microbiology and pharmacology. These are paraclinical subjects. Means we'll work in lab, not in hospital. So that I got in the first attempt in the post graduation coaching. So within 3 months, I have a national Delhi board exam for the same post graduation. This whatever I got is in the state exam. Then I made a decision for myself that I have to crack that national board exam, so that whatever I want to get, I have to get. So after 3 months, I there was one house left empty house. Left empty house. Like no one was there in that house. Like it was not given for rent. So I asked my Masi only. It is their house, but they didn't give for rent. I told them, please give that house for me for 2 months. I want to study. Then I took that house, and you can imagine that it is completely full of dust and all. She has cleaned it properly. One room she has dedicated, but rest entire house is with full of dust and all. There I have read, and I cracked national board exam with 300 rank. So that is a very very good rank. Even I didn't expect that. After that, there was again a point of conflict that I can get radiology seat or pediatric seat. So radiology is like a huge amount making money, like branch. Once if we go into radiology, we can, like, within few months we can make so many lakhs and all. Pediatrics is nothing. We have to write paracetamol, nothing will come out of that. So again, I asked my mother only what I should. Then she took me to the temple and she told me, whatever your heart says, you do that. I never expected a money from you. I want you to serve the country in your own way. I never ever, like, that is my she's always one booster for me. So I heartfully I took pediatrics, and that too in a very good college. So I got stipend of 40,000 per month. That is a very huge amount for us at that point, because my father doesn't have any amount left. And we used to have one house, and we sold that house, and we are eating from that. That's all. So, and once I got that seat, and my mother was so happy, and my parents came along with me to Delhi. I got seat in Delhi. So they told, anyway, my father is not, he want to take rest for 1 year because it was very bad decision. So they came with us, and we enjoyed with that 40,000. We are very, very happy, and like we are above. And but my father has a feeling that he has to go back and do something after the pediatrics post graduation also. Then my mother told, you have to do in your own way whatever you want to do, but you don't restrict yourself to the one part or job. It is not your this. I didn't grew you up for this, for to do one job. I am not expecting one job from you. You have to serve your country. This is what she is repeatedly telling me since my childhood. And she used to sing same songs to me when I was sleeping, like all patriotic songs, or and it affected me a lot. When I look back into my career, when I came to passionpreneur journey, for this part only I wanted to come. I am very good in my studies. If you give me a book, I will sit there and I will finish it in 1 week or 2 weeks, whatever time limit you give me. But I don't know how to approach or serve, like do business or extend that marketing part. I don't know. With that intention only, I joined passionpreneur. So whatever work they used to give, I used to finish. So you give me Canva you learn, I learned Canva. Okay, you do this post group, posted. You make YouTube channel, I made YouTube. But how to become like this big or do it in my own way? And then again, my mother only told me, you don't rush yourself. You're going in a very rapid way. Like I stopped talking with my mother. That never happened in my life. Daily I used to talk with her, and that is my only place of solace. I can get some peace. So when I stopped talking to her, then she realized you're something you're doing in a wrong way. Then she came after marriage also. Like she came and she stayed with me for 1 week, and then she told, you're doing so many things very rapidly, but stop doing that. Stop doing that. Sit down, do some meditation, or see what is happening, and do only one thing. I am not expecting you to become rich in next year or 1 month. Stop doing that. And then I listened to her again, and I stopped. And then only I started that Silva Ultramind method. I took Mind Valley. And then slowly I started my inward journey. And then the spiritual knowledge which I was gaining give me so much sense of pleasure and inner peace. I want to integrate this. And once my son is born, when I'm pregnant, whatever my mother followed for me, because I am the person who got the benefit of my mother's work. I could able to achieve at every point of life that she did with her own knowledge, like without any other. So same thing I wanted to incorporate for my child. So during pregnancy, I used to search what we can do. Then I learned this word, Garbha Sanskar. Then, okay, we can implant things not only during the child birth, after the childbirth, but before the childbirth also we can do that. Then when I told her this, then she told, yes, when we did yoga, when you are 1 year, 2 year old, that Guruji also taught us same thing. You go and learn from that Guruji. And I learned that, and it was so amazing. And the miracles. And then I exploited, like from that part to what is happening in the current era. When I searched in the Western medicine, so much of research is happening. There is a complete one entire American prenatal and perinatal psychology, one big group of researchers are happening. And that amused me, like that has opened my eyes. So if so much things are happening there, which was written in our Vedic scriptures, they are learning from here and doing research and proving it that as their own point. But it is our treasure. We should take it out. We should in our own way how we did. So I thought I will incorporate both these things, because now everyone wants evidence. No one will listen to the facts. Or if I tell that our grandmother used to say it, no one listens. If I say that one research has proved this thing, then they will listen. So I thought I should integrate both these things. Then the science behind Omkaram, and why we should do Namaskaram, bowing to elders, why we should touch the elders' feet. Each point is a learning point for me and learning curve for me. So I just want to incorporate all these things, whatever I have learned, to the in my book. Why I chose this is, one is my mother, one is my son. That is my main personal relation. Professionally, when I used to treat my children in OP basis in post-graduation period, I used to be very happy. They used to come for fever, some small sneezing and all. And after going, they used to be very happy. We used to give chocolates and all. But when I worked in ICU, I could not able to bear that pain. That is really, because that is the only sense of happiness I used to get in my life. But many sick children can't do it. They will die. So by seeing all those mortalities and all, simply I used to cry. Why this is happening to such a small kid and all? That is just because of unawareness of parents. Because if mother is aware enough, she can turn that ICU kid into a very prosperous kid. If I could able to bridge that gap, which is lacking, I can like save many children to coming to ICU. I don't want to treat ICU kid. Yes, I love children to treat, but I don't want them to come to this part. I want to be there, happy, enjoy, and become a leader. That's what my story is. Thank you so much for giving me time.
Yeah, wow, Anupama, such a beautiful story, amazing
Phenomenal.
journey. Yeah, I see a
Anupama, we
very
want to see your mother.
I'll
Yes,
share it in my group.
yes, yes. We
In
would
our
love
group.
to see
Convey
her
our
and
regards.
really bow our head for her.
yeah.
Thank you
I
so
I
Great
much.
motivator.
I see
Your
your
mother deserves that.
yeah, your mother is true passion pinner for me.
Yes.
Because the kind of support she given you from the childhood to till now, it's really great. I wish everyone should have mother like your mother. And
Yes.
definitely the kind of knowledge you got it from your mother, and now you are evolving. So you are true passion pinner, and good luck for your upcoming whatever numbers you targeting now. Definitely, we would like to see better future for our kids, right? So thank you for choosing this journey and making it happen. Yeah, thank you. Amazing.
God bless
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
wish you all good luck. Fine then. Now, Shweta, your turn.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Um, Actually, I wanted to go last because I wanted to hear each and everyone's story with open ears. So that's why I just held back. See, each and everyone I could connect at some point. So what I feel is most of our journey here only six people are there, most of our journey somewhere we connect. So similarly there'll be so many people out there who are going to connect at some point of life, probably from the childhood or in the mid career or whichever way. So what I'm saying, actually, I want to extend my gratitude here to Akhilesh as well as rest of the team members. As most of you have shared, we all want to share our knowledge, but somewhere book writing, since we are facing it for the first time, we are not authors, established authors, we are trying this for the first time, so we definitely have that fear that whether we will be able to do it, whether we have the expertise, or whether we will, even if we write a book with whatever effort we make, whether somebody will read that book, that is a main doubt which is holding us back from writing. So this fear, even today I have at some point of at some but still what I have decided that see my personal experience last batch, when Akhilesh shared about book writing, I thought I have to do it. But then it's just only 1 week. I could not continue for the like one reason is I usually go to bed around 12:30. So getting at 5:30 is like impossible task for me. So that's the reason I missed his last batch. Though I enrolled, I could not continue for the whole batch. So this time I made up a mind. Seriously, not because I paid. It is because I wanted to do this at any cost. And really, ma'am, Elizabeth, she is also one of my inspiration in this batch. She's so consistent at her age. I mean, age is just a number, whatever, but still she's so enthusiastic and she's regularly getting up at 5:30. It seemed impossible task to me. But then doing this for 1 week, it gave me literally a pleasure actually that my morning routine got fixed. I changed my routine for after joining this program. I go to bed. I make sure that somehow I go to bed early so that I can get up. And then if I miss one day, I really feel very guilty. Why I didn't wake up today? I missed something good. So that is one thing I want to share, and I really want to congratulate Akhilesh for his efforts because most of us have we are holding back because of small setbacks basically. So he's there to clear, and the team is also helping us each other, helping us grow in growing together. So that is one thing. To start my story, yeah, as most of us whoever has shared, childhood is not that easy for me as well. So we could I could even say lower middle class, not even middle class. That was the financial condition. But really, like Anupama's mom, my mom was also very strong lady. So her only intention was um, she had two kids, me and my brother, younger one. Our only life goal is to make our kids study well, because to our knowledge, if the kids study well, they'll somehow settle their life, irrespective of my father's help or my mother's their financial conditions. So that was only her aim was that. So she always insisted from our childhood, in the sense they could afford only the uh, school which is like a medium, like though not government but semi-private, where the fees used to be little nominal. So such schools we were admitted, and they were able to afford only that much. But she made a point that every day when we come home, we sit and do our homework. Or we those days the teachers were not giving much homework, though you all can understand. So she used to give us homework. Daily you write this much. Only if you write this, then only you can go play. That was a strict rule she used to follow. So me and my brother, we all know as children we want to go out play. Those were the days. Not much TV used to have. We want to engage with other kids. But then she made us that you finish this, then I let you go play. So that was a kind of personality she had. So some strictness or the discipline she implemented in us. So irrespective of the surrounding, I mean, yeah, I could say from the family or from the place, the environment around, no one has excelled. I mean, has become a professional so far. I mean to say, I mean, I completed engineering. My brother is a doctor, proud doctor, basically. I mean, we are really proud of him. For my parents' education background, and if we have achieved this really great, I feel a sense of gratitude because they are my parents. We could do it, and that is one thing. So one more thing, I don't know whether it's fortunate or unfortunate. I happen to join a regular regional schools where the medium of teaching is the state language, that is Kannada. So till fifth standard, we were not even introduced letter A, B, C. I mean the English, not even the letters, alphabets. So it was only that schooling was like that. But in that school, I was a good student. I mean, first rank holder in every year. First rank holder from first standard till 10th standard. I never gave up that spot to anybody. I never took a chance. So because my mother was very focused that we study and we excel in that. So into our knowledge, we used to do that. So but the real challenge started when uh, Anupama, I also like I joined the college, uh, but I joined an English medium college. Just a minute. Yeah, I joined the college, reputed college. I also got a seat, merit-based seat, in the sense very nominal fees college. I had to go, and they told that in the fees also half of the amount will refund, because the marks were so good, 10th marks or whatever. So, but joining college was okay. But then coping with the surroundings, because that is one of the reputed college in Bangalore, where all students are from different backgrounds. They would have studied from a reputed colleges, and their house environment is so such that they're all from rich and who speak in English at home, basically. So when I joined the college, I used to go like a literally a town girl with oil on my hair and get dressed like a village girl. Literally, I used to do that because we didn't have that much exposure those days. We had very less access to internet. We had to go to eat a cafe just to check the results. That was the case in my area. So by seeing the appearance or whatever. So the way we talk, we cannot speak good English. So all those things, I hardly had friends, to be frank. So only for having a friend, I don't even call it as friend. Some support system is just to copy the notes from them, because the transition is very difficult. The college, the lecturers used to teach, and then 10 minutes break after every period, after every class. So I'm not able to make down the notes. Also. I used to dictate, I was not able to complete the notes. So what I used to do, whomever, like with whom I used to sit, I used to follow their notes And then within that 10 minutes, they used to go refresh themselves, but I used to complete the notes. And then morning, I used to get up early, and I used to leave home around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And then soon from there go to college. And then uh, I used to take two boxes morning, that breakfast I will have there, and afternoon also one more box I kept, and I used to have at the college. And then soon after 3:30 classes over, just my tuitions in the evening again starts at 5:30 or 6:30 depending on a day. So those 2 hours I had to spend, because from college I have to go to tuition. If I come home, I cannot get back to tuitions. So like that, I used to sit in the library, study for some time. I used to be very sleepy because I used to get up early and then travel all the way by buses. I used to be sleepy in the library. Like all that routine was there, and this routine was there for literally 2 years. That is first year and second year of college. So somehow when I took the seat in that college for a PCMB, most of my neighbors, they all commented that since she changed that school from Kannada medium to an English medium, and also she has taken the science, that is very difficult subject to pass. She'll not crack, means she will fail. She will flunk literally. That was the talk around me. But I never bothered for all those things, because I don't know. Somehow internally I was very strong. Whatever I take up, I will never fail. That was the thing. So I I put in effort and study tuitions as well as college, and somehow I cleared more than, actually I missed the distinction by 9 marks. 85% I was supposed to get to call it as a distinction, but I got 83.5 percentage. I missed that by 9 marks somehow, but I cleared it. And then I got a, like here we have a entrance exam. I wrote it, and then entrance exam also I got a. Actually, I didn't take any extra coaching for all that exams. Common entrance test will be there for MBBS and this one. I didn't take anything. I just, whatever preparation I could do, I did it, and I happened to get the engineering seat in the government quota only. Means nominal fees we have to pay. So somehow I joined engineering because I got that. That's all. I could not get the MBBS thing. So, and then I finished in that also, engineering also. There also nobody to guide, like which is my interest, or which we have to go, which is like in future, which is going to go. There's nothing much. Okay. So there, whatever was available, my intention was like I should be able to study in Bangalore and the fee should be less. Only those two goals were there. So somehow I got engineering quota. Sorry, I got in a reputed college. So I just finished that. So soon after that, there's yeah, everywhere this was there anyways. That pain part was the coping up with friends, having the social life was not up to the mark, in the sense, if you say contemporary word, I was little away from that because of the background that I am coming from. But somehow I overcame that in the engineering college. If nobody talks or not, I did not bother. I was like, whoever is comfortable with me, I used to talk with them. I used to openly talk, whether if it's in a local language or English language. If some people doesn't know English, but sorry, some people doesn't know the local language, but still I used to speak in English with them. Whether it's Butler English, I did not matter. I mean, it did not matter to me. But during the engineering college, I overcome this complex, that inferiority complex, slowly by myself. So all those things happened, and of course, after joining the, yeah, I got the job, IT job, by campus interview only. I mean, I did not have to go outside and all. I was able to crack the campus interview and I got the job. And of course, getting into IT field also helped me to evolve. I was evolving, in the sense I was trying to overcome this inferior complex. And of course, when you get into IT job, good pay was there. So that financial independence gave me to shape up myself. The appearance wise, I little worked on my fashion sense, all those things. And then, so literally trying to match up with the others, like how we should be presentable, so that we can approach others, or we can be having feeling of self esteem, basically. Those things. So I always pain point was that only, that migration happens, like we will not be able to open up with many people just because of the uh, our background. that most of the students do face that. One is with respect to language, they may be having a language barrier, and also other aspects which I discussed. Like they'll feel little inferior with that when they compare with others. But the same thing I want to tell, help the students basically as of now. Of course, I learned a lot of things in the IT journey as well. There also there will be so many people who are really good with technical knowledge, but they have that stage fear. So when it comes to expressing themselves, their ideas, they struggle a lot because they cannot speak up. What is their ideas? They'll not be able to put it across to the other members. That is a pain point I want to address. That is my mission actually. So as of now, to start writing, to start my author journey. So I'm just picking up this my pain point, my journey. What are my learnings? How I overcame that fear of not talking. I mean, uh, self to improving the self pride. So that I want to tell now I want to help the students basically. So I'm going to consolidate. I'm going to give them a simple framework how they can improve on their negative things, and they can be able to speak with others without any hesitation basically, with a pride. Self pride is very important. So that is why I have just told them like my book name I chose a get up, gear up, and speak up. So we have to nobody's going to help us. We should do it on our own, and we are going to be the responsible for how our life is going to evolve. So from students, if they evolve, then definitely they're going to evolve and in their career as well. So that is my that's why I chose that book name. And I'm really hoping that with God's grace, as well as with Akhilesh inputs and all the fellow team members, I will be able to be a successful author. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you, Akhilesh, and rest of the team.
Wow, Fiona, thanks for sharing your story. It's really amazing to hear you because I see you as a public speaker now after hearing you. Definitely, we like to hear more from you when you speak like this. I remember when we started 28th December, the first batch, Shweta joined, I think, 1 or 2 days. I intentionally kept that date because I know there is a new year coming on a first. On a 31st morning, I asked, there are 5, 6 people who are attending consistently. I asked everyone whether you wanted on a New Year day the session for the next day. Means I am asking previous day. You all wanted because it's a New Year. You want to celebrate something today night because you will sleep late. So, but all 6 for my surprise, actually, I wanted that break, but everyone said no. We will continue. Everyone said we will have a session on New Year day. That was a challenging for me because I wanted that break for the New Year day because I told already my family said I will be wake up late and tomorrow morning I may ask the people to take rest, but it was happened reverse. So I wake up already until 2 or 3 a.m. But I committed that I will do the session at 5:30. So again, I prepared my presentation before sleeping, and then because next day I have to give a New Year celebration surprise to everyone. So I made that New Year celebration session on 5:30 a.m. And also there was one more challenge to me that I supposed to travel 1 hour, which is 45 kilometer away from home, to attend one of the event for a goal setting event. So I after immediately I completing at 6 o'clock, I turned off laptop, I ran away to that session. That was a really amazing. Why I shared? Because I don't know from where I'm getting that energy. From that day till here, without any failure, consistently I'm able to come at 5:30 and deliver these sessions. Uh, Thank you. And also I remember when Shweta told, Akhilesh, can you postpone this session for few more days? Or seventh or something, you can start again. No, I said no. And again, the first batch she missed completely. Then second batch again she called me. Nicholas, I have a challenge. I sleep very late and I am not able to get up at early morning. What to do? Can you change something here? Again, I said no. Change your habit. uh, but you did it, Shweta. So you are consistently coming now. And I know with this habit and change of your mindset, definitely you are going to come up with beautiful book. We will all wait you for your book and wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we have also Ram Mohan here. Sir, you would like to share something here today? You first time joined our session. Maybe you can unmute and share. You listened us today. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Akhilesh. I am from PPM 8. This is
Oh.
just for information.
Mhm.
And for some reasons, I could not continue. The reason only I didn't pay the fees. Actually, I paid about 1.5 lakh and I'm not there. But anyway, I'm happy that we are all there together, working for a purpose. And really, I missed your first batch. Actually, it was in December, the book pro. But what happened was my wife was sick. Actually, she was hospitalized for a small, mild brain stroke, and there were multiple problems at my home actually, which I need to take care. And that's the reason why I missed that. But really, I do feel for not attending that. But anyway, you have really given a lot of encouragement and information to go with this passion of writing a book. And I'm honestly watching your videos pertaining to the first group which you have uploaded. And often I talk to Anupama as well. Well, but I would like to connect with you also. I'll take your advice as a mentor, and that's it. Well, coming back, if we have time, Akhilesh, because we
Yeah,
have been together for so much time.
yeah, sure, sir.
Is that okay? Can I take about 5 to 10 minutes? Even today, honestly, I'm really bedridden for 2 days. I'm with severe back pain. I was
Okay.
about to take a bath, then I saw the time it was closing in, so I just rushed to log in. Well,
Yeah,
thank
take
you,
five
all of
minutes
you.
if you like to share, sir. No problem. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, all of you, all the team. Actually, me too. I'm really from the very below middle class background. We were family of 5 brothers and 1 sister, 4 brothers and 1 sister, and many a times we were having a lot of guests at home. So we used to really look what we have to eat also. But still, as we are connected, we have seen that mother was really motivating, and our mother was really caretaking. And it's not that my dad is not that, but she was more concerned about our future and careers. So she was our big inspiration. And as from my sixth onwards, I was also topper at my school, and we never had actually good environment to study at home also. So we were having a small 2 room portion, living with many other guests as well. But still somehow I used to pull out my time after everybody goes to bed. I used to sit after 9 or 10. In those days, I'm talking of 70s. I'm born in 67. So those days also still, I used to do like that. After everyone goes to bed, I used to pick up my books, then sit for 1 or 2 hours until I feel happy that I am done. So then I used to go to bed after 11:30 or 12, whatever. Then it was, for some reasons, I don't know, we were doing a lot of running in the early morning. So I used to get up at 4:30 itself, though whatever the time my sleeping time is, but still we used to get up at 4:30, go for some exercise, running and all. We used to come back. Somehow that has given a lot of energy, and maybe that improved my health, also our memory and all. I think that was a boon that we could wake up early. Then later we understood now that 5 a.m. club and Brahma Murtha, whatever we talk now, I was best for situationally actually. So we used to do that. And somehow I was doing good in my academics. And later coming back into my life, I got job early, and I had the responsibility to take care of my family. Actually, my father passed away after 3 or 4 years. I have to take care of the whole family. Then I did my arrangements for my sister's marriage and all. So it was really tough. Uh, I should say my mother was with me, but then giving moral support, but all other aspects I have to take care. Really tough, but I'm fine. I'm happy doing everything. I'm happy actually. I'm an engineer. I did my diploma in electronics. I think Akhilesh is also EC guy, and I did my BTech. I got this job. Well, financially, I'm little tough at the moment as well, but all other aspects I'm fine. For some reason, like there are some I should say investment or some other troubles, whatever. But I'm fine as of now, and I would like to really take this course actually once again with Akhilesh for writing a book. I'm actually working on it, Akhilesh, but then I'll be seriously doing it in your next batch, or maybe I don't know if I can pick up. I'll try to join in between as well. I hope so, and I
Um,
really thank all of you.
okay. No, sir,
And
no issues. Let me see your Google form, which you already shared with me. If I can feel that you are already in that phase, because we did many things in last 10 days. If you can pick up from there, absolutely fine.
yeah,
You can join in. Otherwise, I will ask you to wait. Let me see how we can do. I will call you tomorrow and we'll discuss further it.
yes,
This.
we'll connect and I'll discuss with you, Akhilesh,
Sure, sure.
and that's fine. And thank you all. I really thanks a lot for all of you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you for joining today and hearing us first patiently from last 2 hours.
No, really.
Yeah, thank you.
No, no, really, I'm really happy and I feel really motivated again, once again. I feel re-motivated for doing and taking actions immediately. I
Mhm.
have been, yes, I really had a very good time and I feel more energetic and I feel like doing it right now itself. True.
Yeah, yeah. If if I may add,
Thanks.
see, same. I just wanted to say, sir. I mean, I also not made too much of progress. If you are really want to start now, you can jump in. Definitely is going to guide you, and we are all there
Yeah.
to help you for anything.
Okay.
And my learning is that in this journey also, so most of the times we'll be thinking that there is a perfect time, then we will do it. So our life should, this journey of ppmm should go along with the life. I mean, what I learned from Anupama sharing was, if you're going too fast also, going to become burden and you will stop after some time. So
Yes.
slowly, one task at a time, if you keep doing, probably if you work for 1 year or whatever time we get, so we'll be able to achieve one step at a time. I mean, I learned this from Akhilesh as well. Initial days, I mean, I have been observing him because I have been connected with him because we are from the same batch. Initial days, he did not start the course. Initial days, he took some time to research, and then he figured out his passion is in author being. He did step by step. He finished a ebook first, and then he took a bold step to
Yeah.
write his own book. He finished second book. Now he's doing the course along with helping us. Right, he's trying to write the second book. So one task at a time he's doing. So probably we can all model that from Akhilesh. That is my
Yeah.
personal learning. So one step
Yeah.
at a time. And one more thing I learned from him is like very convicted. If he has to do this, he will do that without deviation. Whatever, I mean, for any reason, for
Yeah.
anyone, he will not adjust. If he has fixed that this month he has to run a batch, he will do it. And the time is fixed. It is not going to be flexible. I mean, we have to learn that same thing we have to implement in our own fields. So thank you, Akhilesh. I have learned this directly or indirectly from you, and really
Yeah.
motivates me to get up early. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
I
you
hope
for the.
advice helped me.
Yeah, we,
Let me also tell my niche actually. My niche is to actually make the youth understand their purpose of life, especially from the age of 18 to 25. This is my niche, wherein
mm,
actually people will be rushing in their lives, like Shweta ma'am was doing it, no? 4:30, she wakes up, goes with two boxes, go to college. Well, she did have her purpose. Like she wants to crack and get a seat in a government institution without any burdens and do it well. But whereas here in the current moment, many people, like all the students, I should say, not many, everyone is rushing in their lives. I don't know what they are doing it. Even the parents push is there, society pressure is there, and people will just rushing in, doing their things, they'll be coming back. They don't have time to think at all what they are for. So I just wanted to make them take a pause in their travel, think about what it is all like. Anupama's mother took 1 week time to tell her and insist on that. So this is what actually my niche is.
yeah. One more thing I like to add. If there is a famous quote and message I came across, if you want to take a very big decision in your life, or maybe it is a big task for the next upcoming days, sit and relax. and give yourself. For example, if you are buying a house, if you are going for the loan, if you are going for the something else, take 24 hours. Means hold your decision. Do not make decision either when you are happy or when you are sad. Take a decision and hold yourself for 24 hours and see if the decision is still you want to take it, go ahead. That is something you can implement. And thank
Yeah.
you for everyone. This is amazing, powerful stories which we hear today. It is nice to share. Now we can connect easily. Now we know each
Yes.
other. It is not first time I am doing with you all actually. I did exercise silently when after connecting with the passionpreneurs. You are not there in this group. We traveled from Bangalore to Pune for Pune Connect, this batch
Yeah.
PPMM at. So we Bangalore guys, we sent a message and we decided that we'll travel together from Bangalore to Pune. Then okay, then I asked everyone what we'll do in the travel. Some of them preferred flight, some of them preferred train. I asked everyone to choose train so that we connect each other, we know each other. And in train, it is a place where we can sit aram say, we can travel by chit chat, all these things we can do. What I told, instead of wasting time in discussing about politics or someone do that, did that, I told let us share our personal story. Storytelling session will do. This I made everyone. We are seven. It is a storytelling session started at morning 6 a.m. and the hour we supposed to get down at 4:30 p.m. in Pune. The still the seventh person still telling the story. Nobody picking up the bag. That much interest. We not
Okay.
even moved an inch from our place. Everyone sharing their story. It is so interesting because there was no time limit there. Each one is sharing their own experience, and it was great to hear when we know each other. The seven people, which I easily connect the person if I meet. So that is something happened when we have this session. Even in PPMM 8, when they asked for the story session on the Saturday, they given only one day. We heard only some 4 5 stories, and we still remember them, right, with their powerful stories. That is something I catch that point. So I started doing this with fellow members. That is the first time I did. Then I did not stop there. After Pune, the 2 days event, we are planned to go 1 or 2 days trip in Pune itself. So there was a complete seven again people who are different from north. This time I did south, and that people are seven. So we gone to just roam around. After roaming, we reach room back. Again, I made them to tell story. So this time again we having dinner and we started story. Whole night we did not sleep. The first night, and we only four people able to share that night. Then second day it was three more people turn. So everyone is again interested. After dinner again we sit because next day morning we supposed to catch flight. Supposed to catch train. Nobody interested in going back. We are still sharing the story. This is second time I did, and one more. Third, third is just we are four. In Pune also, sorry, in Bangalore also we did a connect, Bangalore connect. After a day of connect, in the night we decided to go to the mall and have dinner and disperse. We had a nice time there. We just chit chatting. I know this, if we sit and chit chat about that thing, this thing, it will not happen. I wanted to connect back. So I told, let us have a story session. We went to the Hindu's house, me, Hindu, Annie, and then Habib. Again, we four there. Even Habib told her wife that I'm coming in 1 hour. Her wife maybe called 4 times till 1 o'clock. We never moved. Story session started whole night. Again till mornings we never slept. Next day I am having an interview at 9 o'clock. Without sleeping, I attended interview. This is something happened when we share story, and it is a beautiful way to connect people. Uh, do this very often with whoever you can, and use this platform also. We can connect back again. We can do group story session also. We can do individual story session also. This is something amazing we can do, and when we learn do this, now it is many things might have cleared you from the mind blocks. Now you can go back and write very clearly because you shared now once, right? This is something I like to add. Okay, now already time is 9:15. Anything else you like to do?
Thanks a lot, Akhilesh.
Thank you once again.
Even
Yeah.
we didn't get an opportunity in PPMM also.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Neither,
That's what. Even
neither in masterminding also. Thanks for giving the opportunity.
Yeah, it's
This is
nice
the
to
And
first
know.
step.
had you not restricted the time, then this session could have
Yeah,
extended.
this might have gone whole night also.
So thanks a
Now
lot.
we feel
Thanks.
so connected to the group members also. Like
Yes,
I,
yes, yes.
like Babita ma'am, Elizabeth ma'am, everyone.
Thanks all.
Absolutely,
Thanks
yeah.
everybody.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I too have the same feeling. Story sessions are very powerful. When we hear the story, we connect to that person with more better relation, I felt. And of course, we have a- at least one thing to learn from each and everyone's story.
Correct.
At least one thing, definitely. So this is a definitely a learning session. Thank you, Akhilesh, for this wonderful idea. Yeah. Okay. Have a good day and rest of the journey. Let's
Yeah.
swim together and be the winners.
Thanks,
Sure.
Elizabeth
Right.
madam and
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Babita madam.
Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
inspiring.
Just
Oh, thank you.
last 4 more minutes.
Everyone is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really, we are unable to get up sometime in the morning. Then after remembering you, we also start. Yeah, you are inspiring.
yeah. And just 4 more minutes. Because I did not share my story, I will play a
Yeah.
video. I will not go into deep. Maybe this is a short story which I prepared for myself for interview because I wanted to show you. This is something now you shared your story, but also make a habit of sharing this in the kind of platforms like YouTube or in your webinars or in your program, which will definitely help you to
Connect.
connect the people or your audience. So this is something I did. If you are not know about me, or if you already know about me, still you can see. Ebook is something which will give you my personal story. You can connect me very easily if you read that book. And this is a short video I like to play, and we can end after this video. Okay, is that
Why
okay?
can't you tell your story in your own words now? We want to listen actually.
One to
Listen.
one.
Because
Yeah,
that I thought the time is over. I just play a video and
That's
then
okay.
this.
No.
that's
We
okay.
will wait. We'll wait
Video
for
we can
you.
watch another time probably. You can just
Share the video
share your
link in
story.
the group. We'll watch.
Seriously, हमारा dinner time खत्म हो गया.
Yes.
Actually, I already watched
Okay,
also.
tomorrow morning you have to get up and come also. Huh?
That's
Yeah,
the
we'll get up.
main only.
Don't
Okay,
sleep that
Very
much.
that is the push. Okay, let me share then my story also. Okay, myself Akhilesh TS. This name I got it from my dad. He was a degree holder in 1977. So he, our family was not that much rich, but it is coming from lower middle class. My father background was not that much good also. That only the one person who came up to degree. So he found a very beautiful name. I really always proud of myself when I'm saying my name because it is very rare name during, especially in 1990s when I used to go to school and colleges. Only the one name I used to have in entire batch. That is something I always love. Uh, but there was an incident in Makara Sankranti, we call here festival, the South Festival. That day, I when I am 8 year old, I used to normally enjoy this, especially the festivals and all. I used to mingle with friends. I always like to be surrounded with friends and family. That is something my by nature is there. I will take a like a leadership, and I will group them. I will make them to play, or I will make them to do something. That is something from 8 year old I have. So we are enjoying the day. But there was also a incident happened which my Dad was in hospital same day, which is I am unaware of totally. Then after a very hectic day, means after being a playful, everything done on that day, I shared. We used to go to home to distribute sweets with the friends. That is something I am doing. And when I came back at home, I slept. Moment I slept like this, my close my eyes, I slept. But at the middle of the 2 a.m. or maybe my sister tried to wake up me. She said, "Ut, Akhilesh, ut." Then I just rejected her voice and I just pulled my bedsheet and I again slept. Then she told one word, "Bahar car aaya hai, jaldi ut." Because I am always like the car. They especially my uncle, one of the uncle, Vittal, who used to bring his car. Um, that time, the moment I hear the car, I just got wake up because for the car. However, I just ran to the car and opened the car door. I see on the back seat my mom is sitting and crying. I said I did not understand what happened. Actually, I thought the car is came for the trip, but the car was came along with my father's body. My mom started crying and told, "Your dad is no more." uh, then I could not understand what is happening there. There is no space for sitting also because my dad was lying there. So that was the incident happened when I am at 8 year old. I used to be very talkative, very funny kid. Uh, After that incident, I don't know what happened. I become completely ulta. I become very silent from that day. Next day, it was a ritual day. Everything is done, but still I was not known that what actually for my family it was happened, because he was the backbone of our company, sorry, backbone of our family, and he was the earning person. My mom is just 10th pass. She have no idea how to take care of her three kids. Now I have two elder sister, Aishwarya and Ashwini, all are from letter A. That was the something beautiful names my dad given to us. But he left us suddenly. My mom was helpless. From that time, my mom become everything to me. Still I am not serious that what is happened. Even there is people are coming to see my father's face. At last one time I used to play in a tennis ball. When all the rituals are done, and when we came back to home, my uncle in a cycle he dropping me. Still you see, even that time I'm not serious, because I am planning to go back and play with the tennis ball and play the cricket. That was the kid I am. I used to jump from the bus. The bus height, the bus height is very high. Many people will scared to go in the top itself. I used to go to the top and jump and show my stunts. That was kind of an activity I used to do. That much daring, funny kid. But totally, I become ulta after that incident. I become silent. Then I when my uncle told at 8 year old, Akhilesh, now you have a huge responsibility. I said, what? What is responsibility? I don't know. Then he said, no, you have to take your family now to the next level, because now there is no one there to take care. Now only you have to do your responsibility by how I said. Then he said, hard work and study. That was the word. It struck in my mind. Then I told, okay, the only way to take care of my family is the studies. I was on very average study during that days, because I'm always used to be playful. I like play. I'm in good in sports. I'm good in cultural activities. So all these things were very good at them, but I was average at studies. But all of a sudden, after that incident, I started scoring very good marks. I able to score below within that 1 to 10 ranks in the school days. That was something was until there good. But I don't know what happened on the seventh standard. It was announced that public exams. So public exam is something fear came to my mind, or I don't know what happened. I was got a typhoid, and it was a fever. It is not mad fever, I will say, because it not lasted for 1 week or 2 weeks. It lasted for 1.5 months. After pre-preparatory exam, I was completely on bed. Only problem I have is fever, nothing else in my body. I always used to sleep 1.5 months continuously. My friends all used to come and go. My teacher used to come and go, but I was still on bed. But doctors tried many medicines. Even my mom, at one stage, she lost me. She told, I don't know what happened to this boy, why she is not getting ready. She lost the hope also. Then there was a one child specialist. Then they took me to 1 week to admit that to the hospital, and he used to do this. He used to come and tell me something good words in my ears, and he used to motivate me. That is something he did magic there with the medicine. Monday I supposed to go to exam for writing, and Saturday he told Akhilesh, you can do this. Go and just write an exam. He just told this. Then I don't know. Then on the next day, Sunday, I told mom, whatever the fever I have, I don't care now. I want to write an exam. Let us discharge from hospital, go to home, and I will go Monday and appear my exam. I told mom. Mom was a little worried and in shock also. She told, okay, no, let us ask doctor. If doctor says, then we will take you. But I am very sure that I want to write an exam. So I made my mom somehow to discharge from that hospital. I took my mom to home. My still body is full heat. Means if you put a cold cloth on my forehead, it used to get hot. That much fever I used to have. Still, when I opened first time I came to home, I see the timetable first. What is the exam tomorrow? Because I never touched for 1.5 months any books. I want to know what is the exam tomorrow. Then I see it's a local language, Kannada exam. Then I said Kannada something which I can manage. But when I open the books, I'm not able to read the letters. The eyes are burning. The eye drops are coming out. So what I used to do, open my book, read one line, close, read two line, close. This is something exercise I started on the night because I want to read something so that I can write tomorrow morning and go. This I did for myself. Then next day, I went to directly school. Ma'am was very happy that I came. They made me special seat so that I get sufficient water, nutrition, and food and all. Then I appeared all the 6 subjects, and I am able to pass that exam on 7th. That is something I did on the 7th. Then after that, 8th, 9th, 10th were I am still again playful, again average studies till 10th public exam. Somehow I cleared the 10th public exam also. But here now after 10th, what is I supposed to going to do? That was the challenge because 8th, 9th, 10th, my mom was so difficult me to send to the school because the fees she not able to afford because she used to do tailoring. There is a huge responsibility to marry a sister. One sister somehow she may able to marry. The second sister still with us. That was the responsibility was within us. 10th, I told, okay, till 10th is fine. Somehow I cleared. Now, what to do next? That was not clear. My all friends used to select the go to application, bring the application of college, everything. They used to bring, they used to tell, I will join engineering, I will do this. I am clueless. I don't know what my future is. Then my uncle from the native I told you do one thing, come to me, learn the electrical electronics job and I will teach you. After learning this electrical job, you can go back to your Shimoga and you open a small shop and you start doing that job. That is something decision taken at my family. They sent me to the that hardship job, which was 3 months in Haveri, from Shimoga to Haveri. I spent there without any expectation. I did that. That time, that 3 months is very hectic. I used to get up early and sleep late night, and I don't remember any day which is whether it is Sunday or Monday. I don't know. It is that much hard work. They used to make me work like anything. That is something they did with me. Then results came. Results came. I the results is in distinction. The problem is now is my sisters and my mother. They were also confusion what to do. They called me from that place, and I am holding my mask card. I am started. what shall I do with this mascot? When I will not go to college, then what shall I do? Then I started crying. Then my sister and mom thought, no, if you are a dull student, if you are a poor student, we can punish you for going hardship. But you are not that kid. You wanted to study hard and you wanted to do something else. So we will somehow make you to do. And there was only one college left with the openings, which is government college from Shumaga to Bhadravati. It is 17 kilometers away. That was a government college, and it is diploma. Then I tried all the permutation combination. I see if I go to private college, my mother cannot afford. If I go to engineering, my mother cannot afford. So I don't have any choice to what to study. So only one choice is either ITI or diploma. So that is how I selected diploma as my education. So I brought only one form. They in a merit, I easily got it. That getting easy seat was a very easy to me. So somehow, luckily, because of my mother and sister decision, I able to join diploma. So diploma was a 12 subject. So I used to travel from Shimoga by cycle to the bus stop, and again government bus, again again travel, again walk 3 kilometers to the college. It was a daily routine to and fro for last 3 years in diploma. That is something I did in diploma. So somehow I completed diploma. Again, the question came, what to do next? So that is again bothering me. But this time I am sure somehow if I clear my diploma, I know I will get some job. So I went to my uncle and again with the reference, I got one small job in Shumoga, which is 1,500 per month. I joined there. I worked just 3 months there. That was a very nice story which I written in ebook. I joined that company. In that company, I was not happy because it was a sales executive job. So I always wanted to do more than that. I used to hear that if I want to grow in your career, you're supposed to go for the metropolitan cities like Bangalore. So that was in my mind. Such a mad that just I took 4,500 rupees, 3 months salary. I told their manager that I am leaving this job. I am going to Bangalore. I thought 4,500 is very big amount and it is good enough me survive in Bangalore and get the job also. It is very easy. That was such a mad decision. I took that decision. I told mom I am going Bangalore. I'm going to get job and don't worry, I will take care of you later after getting the job there. I went to the Bangalore, 4.5 months, no job, struggled like anything. Even at that time, I was having just a 300 rupees left in my pocket. I am still not having job. Then I calculated reverse. Okay, 300 rupees. If I eat 10 rupees per day, that means one meals per day. That means 300 30 days. So I have a time of 30 days. Achilles, in 30 days, if you get a job, your life आगे जाएगा. नहीं तो back to that hardship job or maybe a 1,500 job. Anyhow, that is open still because that manager was very much in good connection because of my work there because I brought 47,000 sales alone in that branch. That is something always in me. So 1 month I given time, 10 rupees per day meals. I was like this, full lean, not eating anything, just traveling. Even I gone to took my CV. My CV cost 20 rupees, which is cyber cent 1 hour. Those days for 1 hour 20 rupees. My printout cost is more than my food. So that is something happening in that time. But luckily, universe helped me. I got connected to one of my senior because of my goodwill and relationship there. She invited me to her company. Got my first job in Bangalore after that 4.5 month struggle. Then slowly things are started picking up. I started savings and then I married my second sister. Then from there, journey slowly picking up. So I worked for 3 companies. Then from there, still each year when I used to pass in any company, I used to get very good hike because of I am not expecting my work as a work. I am not keeping that work as a work. I used to work for the company. Many people used to calculate if I work this much hour, I will get, and if I this much effort, and this year this much only increment. But I used to think reverse. Means I used to dedicate irrespective of whatever the hours for the company. I used to work like anything mad. Even they call at me 1 o'clock. I used to go and work and come back. That much mad. I am not thinking about my salary anytime. Because of that one factor, I used to get very good increment compared to others. So that growth I started getting in each company. So then there is something called again, जैसे गुरु बोलते हैं ना, snake is kissing, something is still pending. I was having a decent growth in terms of career from 1,500 to some 80,000 to 90,000 salary. I was doing great with respect to even marriage. I did with my own expenses. I spent like a lakhs of rupees for self marriage to make people happy around family and all. That and all I did very good. But still, something is still missing. That is happening in my career. What is that missing? I used to think why rich people are rich, why poor people are still poor. I want to change this statement. How to do? So first, I have to solve the problem for myself. Then only I can solve to others. When I'm watching one day in YouTube, this same message which Gurudev, when he is talking to her daughter Iliana, what you will do if you get a 1 million rupees? She replies that I will help poor people. Then Gurudev says, no, no, no. If you help that 1 million rupees to that poor people, you will become again back to the same track. You should not invest in helping people. You should first invest in self development. If you develop yourself further fast, then you can help many people like this. That message was struck in my mind. Then I enrolled to Passion Pinner. Then journey of passion started. And first initially because of my struggles in career and growth, everything, mentor suggested you go for the career development. But there was a writer in me from the long time. I used to write poems. I used to write many things. I used to share in the WhatsApp group with the friends. Even my passion for writing was found by my son. You know how before he coming to this world and now till second two times he made me realize your passion was in writing. First incident was I am sitting outside the OT. I know I am expecting baby now. That time I wanted to inform my family and friends. It was 2 a.m. in the middle, 2 a.m. And next day I wanted to inform my family and friends. So everyone will normally how they will inform. They used to inform like I got a baby boy, prince or queen, something. Only those messages, right? Common. It is quite common. I decided that I will write a story, whatever in my mind. Now it is happening in front of OT. I will narrate this as it is. Then I will inform. It was like very narrative or innovative type. I started writing. I am sitting outside my OT. I am not telling baby is coming. Okay, I will tell only in the last line that it was a baby. So that much curiosity I kept in that message. And when I shared in the next day morning with the friends, everyone started, wow, what a nice narration. We started with sitting outside the OT. We all thought you are in trouble something, but at the end you are giving good news. Hey, ma'am, you scared us. That is something response I got it. Then that day I realized I have something in inbuilt quality that writing is something I have. But that day I did not realize that one. I did not continue that passion. Passion I found, yeah, when the second time when my son I thought I will be doing something in my life. Yes, of course I'm working hard, everything is fine, but I am missing something again. What is that? What if my son tomorrow, Papa, what you did before you going from this earth or before leaving this body, what is the one thing you did? I wanted to answer this question to my son. Then I told, if I become a first author, then that is something at least give me a sense that I did something before leaving to this world. Because book is a something which will live for long, even after we gone. This will stay for long, right? So that's why I choose my niche as a book writing and becoming an author. So when during this self development journey in 2022, I completely dedicated for self development to understand things, the technicalities, the all these things I learned in this 2022. Then now I started. Yeah, correct. Now I started when I first time completed my book, ebook, and the ebook also when I completed, I trained our batch, the Passion Pinner batch, how to write a ebook. That was the session which I in the course I included. Then that was still not. I'm not sure that writing is my passion. After completing the main book, I realized that it's a huge problem people having. That I don't know why people struggling to write and complete and come to the 3% bracket. This is still in my mind. I want to change this now. That is why I'm my mission to help you all with the writing so that you can come up with the beautiful books. And there is a one more reason why I'm doing this. Let's say if I want to change this word, if I want to do everything by own, if I write a book on health, I can write. If I write a book on finance, I can write. If I write a book on self-development, I can write. Imagine if I have to sit and write all these niche books, how much time I will take? It takes its own time, and I don't know when it will finish. I thought, why not I help from different niche people? If I help them to write their books, definitely indirectly it will somehow give me satisfaction that they have written respected niche, and this will help me indirectly that I have done something. And definitely, book is something which will change my life and your life and others' life. So that is the motive behind having this Write Like a Pro. I wish each and everyone to come up with beautiful books and wish you good luck in your writing journey. This was the story which I came across. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice
Very nice.
story. Very motivated. You have a reason
So
for
inspiring.
your journey. Yeah, very
Very
inspiring.
nice.
All the best, Akhilesh.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
thank you also for helping us.
Sure,
Yeah.
Thanks
sure.
a lot.
So when I
Your
listened
wish
to
has helped us.
Akhilesh, yeah, Akhilesh story, no, last one, whatever he told, uh, there was an interview with Priyanka Chopra's, just a small story that whenever a person want to win anything, it is our natural instinct that everyone will start dragging him back. Somehow it was set in our mind. That was she was telling that story like a crab, like a full of, if one full of bucket there are crabs, if they if one crab try to go out of that bucket, no, rest all will pull that leg and they'll make that inside the no, so no crab will go out of the bucket. But she told that whenever, why can't our positive instinct itself should come that whenever someone is going in a success way, why can't we push them up so that we can also go along with them? So you have that instinct, Akhilesh. It is very nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I really wondered after 256 people in our batch, only 6 and 7 people are completing their book. What is the problem here? I did not understand. And also, when I googled it for the first time, that statistics, when I see only 1,000 people, 30 people will finish the book, and out of 30, again only 6 will go for publishing. And then I said, this is a huge problem. And why book is a something which will stay for life long? Why people not doing this? And especially after I see passion pinners, they know everything. Vision is there, mission is there, talent is there, everything is there. Still, then I said, okay, this is something I should help. Then I started freely first. And this batch, why I choose to have some value, it was a mentor, Umesh sir suggested, because if you do this again for the second time free, there are many people will definitely join, but you can't.
Commitment will be there.
Yeah, you cannot. There will not be people serious about it, and they will take
Yes.
you as an advantage. Don't allow it to do. Add some minimum value at least. That is the reason I added value. Otherwise, there is no intention to do. And
No,
somehow,
that is good.
yeah, if
That
everyone
that
finishes your
also
book, that
really
is the
motivates
value.
us to be. Yeah.
See,
It makes us
normally
also
self
stay
doubt.
committed.
Yeah, normally self doubt has held us back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is the
I think
single.
not only the self doubt, even after writing. So see, what I feel is money is also one factor. For enrolling to Penman, I mean, you guys
Yeah,
have
yeah.
already paid. And for editing also we are supposed to pay some amount, and then publishing also definitely printing and all that amount. But if nobody buys so much of see, we may be giving knowledge, but nobody is reading also. One thing, that knowledge is not spread, or the money is also, we should be able to afford it, right? Now for
Yes,
example,
yes.
I am jobless. I am thinking twice whether I'll be able to give the money, just the money for this whole journey. But still I am just going ahead with instinct. Okay, whether read or not, let me first finish the book, then I'll think whether to publish or not, whatever. So
You must
I
work
think though
towards it.
that is one major reason for people like me also to go ahead and publish probably. And also through the journey to completing the book journey is not an easy task at all, Akhilesh. Even now I don't believe actually, but I'm just taking one step at a time. I'm trying to complete one, like whatever task, if I do one brick by a brick, I want to build and then reach that end goal. That is of course there. I have that positive attitude, but still it is not an easy journey.
Okay. Don't worry, my job is to make it easy.
Yeah,
Even I lost the hope.
with all that hope, I'm continuing this journey, of course.
Even I lost the hope. My wife pushed me. No, you published it. It is her
Yes, Ramesh,
inspiration.
that
She wants
motivation is
to the
required.
book to be
You're
published.
the person who started the journey with 40,000 finishing words, no? How
Yes,
come
yes.
you can lose the hope?
She has already read all my write-ups. She only reviewed everything, and she pushed me. She has given me the money to publish it.
That's what happens.
Wow,
Everybody have got the
great.
potential, but nobody knows their own potential unless
Yes.
somebody tells that
The-
yes, you are capable of doing, do it and give and kick, so that we go forward. So we ourselves, and it's very difficult. We underestimate ourselves, maybe our beauty, our self, our ability, all those. Unless someone acknowledges, say, you're good in this, do it. So that we are getting that. So I think we have to just don't give ourselves towards negatives. Move ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. That's
Only
anyway, we
suggestion
have
I
got the
give,
opportunity. We're working on it.
keep connected. Yeah, keep connected, be in the community. Just
Yes.
try to do whatever the suggestion I give. Definitely, you can complete this in 30 days. If I can do it, I told you in my stories also, you can also do it. Don't worry. This is not a very big task like Shweta told, and it is in her mind. It is still easy. Everyone, many books are there. How they did? All authors are there, right? One author still writing 11 books. If he can write 11 books, 15 books, one book, yeah, we can do it, right? We can do it. No, not to worry. And build this habit of this writing for every day, 5:30 a.m. Join me. I will there to help you at any cost. Don't worry. You all become published author in coming days. Don't worry.
Yeah, that is very important
Thank you for that
because staying
motivation. That is
connected has
very
really
important, of
helped us.
course.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Staying
so much.
connected has really helped me a lot because I
Yes.
had been to Chennai Connect. There I had published that book cover, which was given by Penman in front of Vijay sir. Vijay sir launched that. Vijay Prakash from Bangalore.
Bangalore, yeah.
Then I didn't stop. I went all the way from Bombay to Chennai to just for the meet. Yeah, from there I got the inspiration and started moving. Then in between, after writing 40,000 words, then again doubts. अरे कैसा होगा क्या होगा what whether it will be acceptable अभी आगे क्या करना है then I called a penman they started saying कि editing के लिए 85 पैसे लगेगा तो if I count that around 40-50 हजार तो वही लगेगा
Easily.
है ना
That is
so
something I also wonder. Even we have
because this was not told to us earlier.
We know we will get solution for that also. Don't worry.
Now we have
I'm
English grammar
confident that
teacher and all.
We got a mentor here. He'll do research for us. No,
Sure.
collectively we will do
Yeah.
it. So somewhere things will start.
Or
working.
yeah,
We have
one
to
more
just
thing.
look
Only
at
you
it.
have to tell me your problem. Because if I don't understand your problem, maybe I will share my own experience, my own secrets. But if you don't fill the tracker, if you don't tell your problem, maybe I will not touch that point. Now compared to first batch, this batch I am making people many things. Maybe Elizabeth ma'am can acknowledge this. You might have felt compared to first batch, this batch, I am taking much initiative in terms of making people to do. See, in last 10 days, you don't believe you have done so many things. It took me 6 months to understand all this. Okay. All those 6 months, my struggle, I am packaging it in 30 days for you. And I not only did research only for myself, I used to also attend some of the other book publisher webinars. I used to get that knowledge and what actually you all need, what actually I need. That is something I'm feeling out every day. So in next 20 days, again, we will share many things. Just only you have to take the commitment, you have to share the problems, you have to show me the interest, then definitely we'll finish this journey with positive note. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Akhilesh.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Nice.
So
Thank
good to
you.
end.
Very good. I mean, good use of the time, and
Yeah, today,
all the best.
Saturday well
Yeah,
spent.
yeah, well spent, of course. And I
Yeah.
wanted to say this. I mean, Akhilesh, yeah, you really have that inbuilt talent of narrating things. So the way you can any incident you can narrate it in a good way. It feels connected. So don't give up. I mean, you keep continuing the writing journey. Apart from the books, whatever you're doing, do more of that. So a lot of learnings will be there. You can share the same with others also. So we all have an opportunity to learn and improve our skills as well.
He has got a
Every
difficult,
Can
has a
we get a
huge task
recording?
before him, to set the platform for I mean, for the launching of book. There are a lot of things, yes. Not only this 30 days work, after that also he has got, so he has got a big basket.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to congratulate him, and I just wanted to appreciate that he really has a talent.
Yeah.
And of course, I really,
So
I mean, appreciate his effort of researching. See, so many times
Yes.
we lack that. Research is very important. He does the research and also something learning. So that
and
really I
makes
want to
our
learn
work
from
easy.
him and implement. Yeah,
Good one.
implement in my life as well as any field research. Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
I
Thank
mean,
thank
you
you,
all the
so
best,
Akhilesh.
much,
everyone,
Akhilesh.
and
Yeah.
all the best.
Thank
I
you.
mean, thank you all for the time and
Thank you
open-heartedly you
all.
all shared your story. I
Yes.
definitely learned a lot of things. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
I will
you.
share
See
this
you all.
recording with you in the main group also. Maybe people can watch this if they wanted to connect you back also, that will help you. Use this link also if you want to share with some more groups and all, so that they understand the importance of writing book and they let them also come up with a nice book. That is something I can add you here. And remember, now time is 10. Tomorrow morning we have to have a session 5:30 a.m.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you
night.
all.
Thank you
so
for
much.
joining.
Thanks a
Bye.
lot.
Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night, all
everyone.
of you. Thanks a lot.
All of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.